RMS. From day one, you've tried to define me.
But I never invited you in.
Newsroom following the latest developments out of Ukraine.
These are among the darkest hours for Europe since the end of World War II.
Breaking news right now, Russia has attacked Ukraine, marking the start of a new war in Eastern Europe. An advisor to Ukraine's president says that about 40 people have been killed so far.
Our Tony Cabrera is live in the newsroom following the latest developments out of Ukraine. Tony, what's the latest?
Well, Leslie, Brandy, Ukraine's border service says Russian troops are attacking from the north, south, and east. It's an attack that involves artillery, tanks, and small arms that have killed at least 40 people and left several dozens injured. And here's a live look from a square in central Kiev, the capital of Ukraine, where it looks like a ghost town there. It's the middle of the afternoon where the streets would normally have a hustle and bustle to it. We do see some smoke in the distance now. Earlier this morning, sirens helped alert people of the attack. Since then, people have been trying to escape the violence. Video here showing long lines of cars on a main highway leading out of Kiev, where there are reports of explosions happening throughout the morning. Ukraine's president says they've introduced martial law and have given weapons to everyone who's able to defend their country. Here's what he said in a video message overnight.
Today, Russia began an attack on Ukraine. Putin began war against Ukraine, against the entire democratic world. He wants to destroy my country, our country, everything we've been building, everything we are living for.
New video into our newsroom shows some of the aftermath with buildings blown out. Meanwhile, here in the U.S., President Biden has condemned what he called an unprovoked and unjustified attack by Russian military forces. He says he spoke with the Ukrainian president last night to tell him how the U.S. is rallying international support, including the UN Security Council. Biden's expected to meet with G7 leaders at 6 a.m. our time, then will address the country, likely announcing sanctions against Russia. Russian President Vladimir Putin has called on Ukrainian soldiers to lay down their arms and go home. He also warned outside countries not to interfere. A senior Pentagon official telling ABC News this could be the end of peace on the European continent for a long time to come.
Promise Key. I'm your host, Kushite Selassie. I would like to introduce y'all to my queen, my empress, my rock, Sekhmet Lex, otherwise known as Lex Love on YouTube. Introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, I'm Lex. And I'm just sitting in.
Thought I'd let us in for a day. Boy. Black people. I swear Muta said it best, man. It's no good to stay in a white man country too long, because here the fucked up thing is, the Back to Africa movement means more than we let on, because if we were to actually get our shit together and go back to Africa with skills, some way to contribute to the continent, we wouldn't have to deal with any of the bullshit that these European countries are going through. Now I know y'all I know y'all watching the news right now about how Russia is about to invade the Ukraine and all that shit. They basically, Putin just basically declared fucking war. Basically with this whole thing with NATO, and what they don't let you know is, what they don't tell you is, NATO is, a lot of these countries like the Ukraine are now a part, at least I think the Ukraine is now a part of NATO. And NATO was created back during the time of the Soviet Union as a way for all the European countries to protect themselves from another Hitler type attack. I can understand why the Russians are a little put off with NATO, and the fact that a lot of ex-Soviet countries are joining NATO. And I can understand why NATO's created and why they're trying to make sure that another Hitler-like, not like Russia's like like another genocidal Hitler, but just to say that just so that another power couldn't get so strong and take over again. But that really has nothing to do with us, so us black people. Black people, I'm talking to y'all. And I'm telling y'all, before y'all start, because I know a lot of y'all in the army and a lot of y'all are patriotic. Before y'all hop y'all Yankee Doodle asses up to start joining the war, because if America joins in the defense of the Ukraine, if an all-out war just break out, and America jumps in the defense of the Ukraine, there's going to be a lot of y'all either already signed up to the army, just ready to be like, defend our we got to defend freedom, and y'all gonna, or a lot of y'all gonna fall for that bullshit like we gotta defend freedom and all that blase nonsense. Black people, this is not our fight. At the end of the day, no matter who the fuck wins, to them you are still a nigga. This is not our fight. No matter how shit goes down, we better pull Muhammad. We better start pulling. We better be ready to pull Muhammad Ali shit, because this is not our fight. We so ready to fight. We so ready to jump in fight in everybody's fucking war, but not one of these motherfuckers ready to fight for our struggle. Y'all understand? I'm
existence.
Basically. So what I'm saying. So before, no matter what goes down, because more than likely, I'm hoping that America does not join like full out in this fight, because there's gonna be a lot of patriotical shit out. There's gonna be a lot of what's that shit called? What that shit they used to put out in the day? Politically motivated. Damn, what's that word? It's on the tip of my tongue. Shit. Now I feel stupid. Y'all should be used to me by now. Y'all know by the time I get it, I'll put it in the comments, or put it somewhere in the description of what I mean. But they used it a lot. During World War II and all that. The propaganda machine and all that shit. Not that propaganda is a bad thing, because propaganda can be used good, but we know how these Europeans can twist shit up to make it seem like their side is the best. Because it really doesn't matter which one, because neither one of them give a damn about us. Don't be so ready. If America joins this fight full on, don't be so eager to jump into this fight or feel like we have to go join this fight. Black people. We've been in every single war America's ever picked a fight with. We've been right there, and when we come back, not a damn thing changed for us ever. We gotta go fight their war, then come back and fight them on our own doorstep. No. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that political bullshit. Don't fall for the propaganda. Don't fall for the freedom speech. Don't fall for it. And that's exactly what's gonna start happening when America start walking their way and start inching themselves into the fight. They're gonna do it inch by inch. They already demonized Russia. America's been demonizing Russia ever since the Cold War. I'm not saying Putin's the greatest motherfucker. Cause hell, he scares the fuck out of me too. Hell, all European leaders scare the fuck out of me. But at the end of the day, we all know, no matter what side wins, in their eyes, you're still gonna be a nigga. Don't be so willing to fight their fight. Fire. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all for watching my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. Bless.